Hello and welcome to Spyro News for the month of June. This video will be going through some achievements, some world records, some coolness, just stuff that's been happening in the Spyro community. First of all, big GGs to the 3 new world records in the month of June. Teriyaki managed to get the world record in Spyro Reignited 1 Vortex LRT. So there's 2 categories for Vortex percent in Reignited. You have Neo Vortex, which involves a 120 saved file, so you don't have to collect any of the requirements. And then you have Vortex LRT. The LRT stands for Load Remove Time. You start with a fresh save, so you need to get some of the requirements to go from homeworld to homeworld. There are a lot of cool glitches that let you skip some of the requirements, so it's really worth a watch. First, Maple bagged the other 2 world records in Enter the Dragonfly in 100% and all rune categories. Here's a little interview I did with him. Maple, first of all, GG for this month. You've gotten 3 100% world records and 2 all rune world records. How does it feel to get multiple PBs in such a short time?
It was really relieving because I'd been going through a 6-month drought PB for 100%, so it was like really getting to me, like not PBing for so long, but sticking through with it. You kind of hit a point where you like skill boost rapidly, and then you get a lot of PBs, or at least that's how it is in my experience. So like it always ends up being worth it to stick through the long grinds. So yeah, it felt good.
Good. Do you know what the best possible time that you could get for a hundo?
Hundo, I've been on 217 pace technically into the last level, but that would require like really good RNG on Ripto too, and like the odds of having like that super good pace and the Ripto is like pretty crazy. So like the God run would be like a 217, but realistically I think 218 is where it's gonna rest for a while.
Okay, and now that you've got all these nice world records, are you gonna actually still run this game and the categories?
Yeah, for sure. I'm just taking a small break right now. I'm gonna play some Hero Still Hundo. Try to improve in that for a little bit. Just take a little break from ETD, and then I'll definitely go back to 100%. Try to get a 218, and then I'll definitely improve no early Ripto, and maybe even Allrin still.
Cool, cool. And you just said it right there that you had a long period of time where you had no PBs. Have you got any advice for any other runners who are stuck grinding the same game and are getting nowhere with it?
Just take a look at your runs and see where you're mostly like throwing runs and losing time, and practice those a lot, and then just like put yourself at the runs, then like really be prepared for everything, get consistent with everything, and then we'll close something out eventually.
Now, since I did that interview, Maple has actually gone and gotten himself a 4th world record in the last day of June. He ended up getting a 217, which is almost 2 minutes faster than his previous one.
217? This category's dead. Nobody's gonna beat this. This is the human limit of 100%.
Apart from world record runs, we got a new 14 talisman Taz run from Drashed, which takes off 2 minutes and 20 seconds from the current world record. There are a lot of amazing proxies and glitches in this run, and it also has the best gulp RNG. Very lucky to get very good RNG in that part. I have left links in the description to all the videos that have been mentioned in this video. Next up, people are doing mad things in the community, and first up, Anchovy with her DDR Vortex chargeless run. Also, she didn't have camera controls, which made it even harder. It took her 7 hours and 23 minutes to finish the run. And she was able to do one of the hardest tricks in Vortex, Dog Proxy.
Let's fucking go! Fuck yes, dude! Fuck yes! Foot proxy, baby!
A few days later, she came back to do a 24-hour Vortex stream where she managed to lower her summer best with this amazing lofty flop.
Okay.
Anne was not the only person to do unusual runs. Composer got an impressive Spyro 1 any percent time of 47 minutes and 47 seconds. Now, for most people, that time is slightly below average, but he managed to do the entire run with just one hand. I'm a little bit scared that he managed to do this and also nearly got Rat Proxy. He's very close to being my PB. So we're gonna quickly move on and talk about A Hero's Tale. Nathan NG+, you may have seen some of his videos. If not, go and watch them now. He has been going through all of the Spyro games, setting himself the challenge of if you can 100% them without gliding. Right now, he is seeing if this is possible in A Hero's Tale, and Ebe has been helping him find ways to break the game, so you can just play as Hunter and blink the whole time, which is really cool. In other news, the schedule for ESA was announced, and there are 2 Spyro runs up on the board. Lumi Laura with an any % Taz reveal. I hope we see Rat Proxy first try. And we have Deoman doing any % crowd control. I had to ask him what that was, and he said it's a modded version of Spyro that allows Twitch chat to redeem an effect to mess with Spyro and the runner. This could be moving the camera, low gravity, or just messing around with gems. Good luck to both of them. Next up, there's been a strat that's been found in Spyro 1. Days Bagabones has found another way to enter Nasty early. This trick requires getting on top of the pillar and then charging onto the dragon pad. And then Spyro magically launch flops into the air. This would make it about the 6th way you can enter into Nasty early. Also, the results for if Vortex should be added as a main category came in, and it came in around 50-50, so we're still stuck. A new Spyro Ranks leaderboard was made by yours truly. Well, technically the code was done by Mark from the Harry Potter community, and StubbyPigeon, aka the person who lives with me, rewrote some of it to work for Spyro. Previous leaderboards only include the PS1 trilogy, so this was created to include all of the Spyro games and to help drum up some competition for the rest of the series. People to watch out for. So this is for people who are getting extremely close to world record paces. Ash has been grinding hard over this month and has achieved a Spyro 1 Dreamweaver's community best of a 35:47, which means that's the fastest someone has exited out of Dreamweavers. It's only a matter of time before we get a new world record. Another person who's been grinding like mad is Absent Friend, with a recent PB of 24:03 in Spyro 3 any %. This is only 5 seconds off world record. The world record has been held for 4 years and in my opinion is probably the most optimized any % out of the trilogy. Spyro 120 has also been heating up with Adam the Dragon getting some spicy runs that are on 1 hour 22 paces. And on the last day of June, has bagged himself a low 123, making him 3rd on the leaderboard. Thank you everyone for watching. This has been Spyro News. I apologize for any news that I've missed. I am one person. If you see anything newsworthy, interesting, or just cool, please let me know, and I will see you next month.